YouTube world. My name is Stephanie Jarvis and I'm your mushroom mentor. Come with me into this wild and mysterious world of mushrooms. The weird and the intricate, just weird world of mycology. So as your mushroom mentor, I'm here to show you that I actually am a mycologist, published mycologist, conservation geneticist, and I cultivate fungi. I grow truffles on the roots of trees. I am a somatic breathwork healer, which is a wonderful modality to release energy and just things we store in our bodies. I'm also a body code and emotion code practitioner with Dr. Bradley Nelson. And I am here to help you heal your mind and your body. And so I encourage you to come and enjoy and join me on this journey into this wild and weird world as your mushroom mentor. I'm going to do the research so you don't have to. So I encourage you to like and subscribe and tag the bell so you can get the whistles and come along. And I also encourage you to reach out to me for a free 15-minute consultation via email or private message me here down below, and I'll reach out back out to you and we can Zoom one-on-one, or we can pick up the phone and do it old school style. So thank you for joining me here and enjoy the day. Good morning, YouTube world. Today we're going to talk about the 5 ways to find morels. Here we are in the El Dorado National Forest. Undisturbed soils, no fire. So there's many species of morels, so you don't necessarily need fire to find morels. But the number one thing to finding morels is timing. So here in the Pacific Northwest, California, Oregon, Washington, they fruit in the summer. They fruit in the spring into early summer as the snows melt and go up in elevation as the snow is melting sequentially throughout the season as the season progresses into summer. And typically starts in the lower elevations of California and moves up in elevation in California, and then Oregon starts to fruit, and then Washington. So that's the number one thing, is timing. So you could show up at a spot that you've collected morels at many times before and there's none to collect. And a week later, there they are. Or you just missed them. Or you're right on time and you just bring in tons of morels, which is awesome. So the number one thing out of 5 is timing. The number 2 thing in finding morels is disturbed habitat. So here in the El Dorado forest, you can see behind me pretty undisturbed habitat. I would not expect to find morels here. In fact, I have not found any here, and I haven't actually been looking because I don't expect to find any here. So this is one reason why fire is a good place to look for certain species of morel and other ascomycetes, because it's a very disturbed soil type. Also with logging, where they've done logging, and also campgrounds. Early season campgrounds, typically before they open, you can find morels around fire pits, campsites, picnic benches, and horseshoe pits, where there's been people walking around, disturbing the soil, compacting the soil, also along roads, sides of roads. So you want disturbed soils. The habitat behind me is not disturbed, so I wouldn't expect to find morels here. So the number 2 clue to finding morels is you need disturbed habitat. Another sign you want to look for when hunting for morels would be moist soils. On the surface, amongst all these ponderosa and Jeffrey pine needles, it may look kind of dry. But if you actually go down
can see there's some dry soil. But when you get down just an inch, the soil is nice and look, I can even make a worm. You can see that. Pretty good amount of moisture in this soil. And if it's too dry, go up in elevation. Likely you'll find more moisture. So that's number 3, I guess, is soil moisture for hunting morels. Something else to keep in mind when you are hunting for morels is if you don't find any and you happen to be in the Sierra Nevada, you're likely close to a hot spring. So here we are at the Sierraville Hot Springs in Sierraville in El Dorado County, and we didn't find any morels yesterday, so we've been here for 24 hours soaking instead of hunting. So there's always other things to do when you're out in the Sierra Nevadas.
Well, thank you for joining me today, YouTube world. I hope you liked and subscribed and tagged the bell to get the whistles. And please reach out to me anytime for your free 15-minute consultation. With that all being said, enjoy the day.